Have you ever wondered where stars come from and how they end their celestial journey? The universe, an infinite expanse of twinkling lights, is constantly birthing and retiring its stellar inhabitants. Each star, from the smallest red dwarf to the grandest supergiant, embarks on a fascinating life cycle. A cycle marked by birth within nebulous cradles, a lengthy stay in the main sequence, and a dramatic, explosive end as a supernova. Stay with us as we dive deeper into the cosmic journey of stars. The life of a star begins in a nebula, a vast cloud of gas and dust. You can think of nebulae as cosmic nurseries, cradling the raw materials that give life to stars. Picture an enormous swirling mass of gas and dust, spanning light years across the vast expanse of space. In this celestial crucible, the process of star formation begins. Gravity, the great cosmic sculptor, starts its work, pulling together particles of gas and dust. As these particles accumulate, their collective gravitational pull grows stronger, attracting even more matter. This process continues until a dense, hot core forms. This is the birth of a protostar. The protostar continues to grow, its core becoming hotter and denser. As it evolves, it reaches a critical point. The temperature and pressure in the core become so immense that hydrogen atoms begin to fuse together, releasing a tremendous amount of energy. This is the moment of ignition. Once the protostar reaches a certain temperature and pressure, nuclear fusion begins and a star is born. A star spends the majority of its life in a stage called the main sequence. This is the phase of life where our own sun currently resides. It's a stage of relative stability and equilibrium. During this period, a delicate balance is struck. The star's immense gravitational pull, which works to pull everything inward, is counteracted by the outward pressure generated by nuclear fusion at its core. This fusion process is magical, really. It's where hydrogen atoms are squeezed under incredible pressure and temperature to transform into helium atoms. And in this transformation, energy is released. This energy is what we perceive as the star's light and warmth. It's the energy that nurtures life on our planet. It's the energy that has allowed us to evolve, to grow, to thrive. But this process cannot last forever. After billions of years, the star eventually exhausts its hydrogen fuel and embarks on the next stage of its life. As a star exhausts its nuclear fuel, it expands into a red giant. In this stage of a star's life cycle, it's almost like the star is taking one last grand breath before its final moments. The core of the star, once bustling with the fusion of hydrogen atoms, now lies dormant as the star is left with helium, a heavier element. But a star is a relentless force of nature, and it refuses to go gently into the night. Instead, it begins a new process, fusing helium into even heavier elements like carbon and oxygen. This process releases an immense amount of energy, causing the star to expand dramatically. It's as if the star, now a red giant, is putting on its final spectacular show for the cosmos. Yet, as the saying goes, all good things must come to an end. Eventually, the red giant exhausts its helium fuel, and with no fuel left to burn, it can't fight against its own gravity. The core of the star collapses under its own weight, leading to a dramatic explosion, a supernova. In an instant, the star releases an incredible amount of energy, outshining entire galaxies for brief periods of time. This explosion scatters the star's enriched guts across the cosmos, sowing the seeds for new stars and planets. The supernova marks the end of the star's life, but the story doesn't end there. The death of a star in a supernova is a dramatic event, but it also gives birth to new stars and planets. This cosmic spectacle, as cataclysmic as it may seem, is but a stepping stone in the grand scheme of the universe. The supernova explosion scatters the star's enriched guts across the cosmos, dispersing heavy elements such as iron, gold, and even uranium into the vast expanse of space. The shockwave of the explosion can trigger the formation of new stars and planets in a nearby gas cloud. This dispersed matter, carrying the legacy of its parent star, goes on to become part of other celestial bodies, even possibly future life forms. It's a cosmic recycling program, if you will. The atoms in your body right now, they could have been forged in the heart of a supernova eons ago. So, the cycle of star birth and death continues. A cosmic dance of creation and destruction that has been ongoing for billions of years.